Hello friends, I hope everybody is doing better than well. So we are getting ready to do a mini sound healing session. Today we are going to focus on the drum. So I wanted to bring in the expert on the topic. So I've got my good friend Katie Thompson here with us, and she's going to go through the drums and a little bit about the history, why we use the drums, and then different kinds of drums. So Katie is a drum circle facilitator, and
I also do group empowerment drumming, and that is when a group of humans come together collectively to play music together using these tools that we see in front of us. And I want you to think of them more as tools than just instruments. And the reason for that is because even dating back to ancient times, these drums were used to praise deities, pray for better weather, pray for a good harvest. This is how they communicated with their gods, okay? And they also used it as a sense of communion, as a sense of bonding together. So these are tools, okay? So let's just talk a little bit about where these tools are from. So the djembes are West African in origin. Okay, we have maracas down here, a couple different kinds of maracas. Those are essentially Cuban in origin. And then we've also got this awesome little shaker right here. This is Indonesian, okay? So all of these drums come from all over the place. But the beautiful thing about them is that anybody can play them. You do not have to be a professional to pick up a maraca and shake it, or even play a drum, okay? So one of the cool things about group empowerment drumming to me is that all of these different humans come together and they bond and they play off of each other's rhythms, which is incredible because when you sit next to a human, whether or not you know it, your circadian rhythms, they start to get in sync together. So you become more in tune with the person sitting next to you than you would even think about. Doesn't matter if you're friends, you could be complete strangers. The cool thing is the second that you pick up these drums, those rhythms flow through you, and then the person next to you picks up on them. So that's what you're gonna see happen between Christina and I today. You're going to see us come together and entrain together and play some cool rhythms that maybe neither of us have ever played before. So even though I'm a trained professional, Christina's gonna sit here and she's gonna hold her own whether or not she's ready for it, okay? So,
I'll do my best.
I have all of the faith in you.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. All right.
So Katie, do you want to tell us real quick about, like a language? So there's like a thing called call and response. Do you want to tell us what the call and response is?
Absolutely. So typically there's a leader in a drum circle, and when they make a call, something like this, that is to signify to the group, hey, something's gonna happen. And so typically when your leader gives a call, you're going to respond. Exactly.
Close.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good. So with call and response, somebody, it doesn't always have to be the leader, but somebody says, hey, I want to put this to the group. And then the group is going to respond back. So, for example, I'm not even going to use a drum for this. I'm going to say a rhythm, and I want you to say it back to me.
Okay.
Okay? Da, 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
Perfect. Okay, so then if I play da 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 da, you can play. Awesome. And that is how call and response works. And it's really, really impactful when you have a group of 20 or more people playing your rhythm back to you, right?
Yep.
So in group empowerment drumming, we go around the circle and everybody has that opportunity to call the group.
That is awesome. It's awesome. It's sharing energy, right? It's connecting, which we talk about all the time, is energy exchange and connection.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Cool. All right, you want to do some stuff here? So,
Yeah.
You guys, just kind of taking sounds, get in touch in your own space. These mini sound sessions, I do them just to give myself a break in the day. So I think that's so important and so vital to our well-being, is just to take a time out. So, if you have a drum and you want to play along, awesome. If you want to just sit back, close your eyes and just listen, that's awesome too. It's just designed to, just take a time out. Give yourself a breather, right? Reset and restore. That's what it's all about. So, all right, Katie, take it away.
Cool. So before we get into this, let's just take a nice deep breath and let it out.
Oh, that was so good.
Yes.
That was so good. All right. Well, you guys, thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with us. We really appreciate it. Thank you to Katie for sharing all of her wisdom with us and kind of giving us a crash course on the drumming, right?
Absolutely.
And some really awesome, great stuff. We're working on a couple of workshops together that we're going to be launching after the new year, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. But thank you so much again for taking the time out. So we're all in it together, my friends. It's all about connection, it's all about energy. Travel light and have an amazing day.
Thanks, friends.